So yesterday, in a series of Facebook posts, the official Dead or Alive Facebook pages confirmed that Dead or Alive X3, the popular volleyball spin-off of the Dead or Alive series, will not be coming to the United States or Europe. Their reasoning behind this is how sensitive we are in the West to women's issues, and because we have caused trouble for them in the past with boycotts and protests. Now I think we all know what they're referring to, the wave of radical SJW feminists that have taken root in the gaming subculture. People like Anita Sarkeesian, Brianna Wu, and the entire staff of Kotaku. Gaming has a scary atmosphere these days. Millennials, people in my age group, are in my opinion the shittiest generation to ever come up. And just about every one of us pretends to like video games. Now this wouldn't be a problem if we weren't also the most activist generation in memory. Everything has to be a talking point and everything has to be politicized, and every single thing that's offensive has to be banned. To illustrate just how bad it's gotten, a recent Pew Research poll has shown that out of all of the living demographics, out of all of the living generations, millennials had the highest percentage of approval for government censorship of speech. This poll shows that of the millennials polled, 40% believed that the government should be able to regulate hate speech or harmful speech. I mean, Jesus Christ, what kind of America are we creating here? Where speech can be monitored and bans can be enforced by the government. And publishers like Tecmo refuse to release games in the United States for fear of political backlash. We should be able to publish and play any game we want as long as it doesn't physically hurt any real living person. Luckily, a few people have stepped up. The publisher of Honey Pop, an erotic game on Steam, has tendered a $1 million offer on the publishing rights for Dead or Alive Xtreme 3. And the website PlayAsia has started taking pre-orders on the multi-language Asian version of Dead or Alive Xtreme 3, which will play on your American PlayStation 4s and will feature full English interface. PlayAsia has been extremely vocal about this on Facebook and Twitter. Some people might say that they are pandering to those of us that want to play Dead or Alive, but I think that in this case, it is acceptable. And their activity on Twitter and Facebook has garnered some very hilarious responses from feminists. Let's take a look at some of those. So if you want to pre-order Dead or Alive X3 from PlayAsia, I have put a link in the description below for you to go for the multi-language PlayStation 4 and the multi-language PlayStation Vita version of the game. We should reward PlayAsia for being so pro-video game in the face of such an anti-video game group as the SJW Feminists. Support websites like PlayAsia, because they don't flinch in the face of political backlash. This is supposed to be the land of the free, but not just the kind of freedom you agree with, but every kind of freedom. The freedom to look at boobies, for example, in video games, which is a freedom that I often enjoy. Thank you for watching. I just want to know what your opinion on this is. Do you think that PlayAsia is pandering to a vulnerable audience? Do you think that this is censorship? Do you think that self-censorship is censorship at all? Or do you think that this is just something that's not really worth discussing, since the Dead or Alive Xtreme games aren't that good in the first place? Leave your comments below, I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, I've been Parker Peters. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.